Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak English Easy with Podcast.
Hi, we are so happy you are here today.
I'm John.
And I'm Olivia.
Today, we have a really interesting topic.
Yes, we are going to talk about something that many people feel.
Have you ever worried too much about what other people think?
Or have you ever felt stressed because you wanted everything to be perfect?
If yes, this episode is for you.
Today, we are talking about why we care too much and how to finally let go.
This is a topic that I personally connect with a lot.
Me too, John. Me too.
So let's get started.
Okay, John, let's start with a simple question. What does it mean to care too much?
Good question. Caring too much means you spend a lot of energy on things that are not very important.
Right. For example, you send a message to a friend, and then you wait. You check your phone again and again.
And you start thinking, did I say something wrong? Are they angry at me?
Exactly, when the person was just busy.
Yes, that is caring too much.
Or another example, you give a presentation at work, it goes well, but afterward you only think about the one small mistake you made.
You forget all the good parts and focus only on the mistake.
That's a very common thing.
It is, and I think many of our listeners do this too.
Right. Caring too much can be about people's opinions, about mistakes, about results.
It can be about many things.
And the problem is, it takes a lot of energy.
Mental energy, emotional energy.
And it can make you feel very tired.
So, Olivia, why do people care too much? What causes it?
That's a great question. I think there are a few reasons.
Okay, let's talk about them.
The first reason is we want people to like us.
Yes, this is very natural. Humans are social animals. We want to belong.
We want other people to accept us.
And so we worry, do they like me? Am I good enough?
This starts when we are children. We want our parents to be proud of us. We want our friends to like us.
And we bring this habit into adult life.
Exactly. And sometimes we care about the opinions of people we don't even know.
Like strangers on the internet.
Yes, someone leaves a negative comment online, and we feel so bad.
But that person doesn't even know us.
Right, so why do we care?
Because our brain is wired to look for danger, and in the past, being rejected by the group was dangerous.
That's interesting. So it's a natural human response.
Yes, but in modern life, it can cause too much stress.
Okay, what's another reason?
I think perfectionism is a big one.
Oh, yes. Some people want everything to be perfect.
And if something is not perfect, they feel like they failed.
I used to be like that. I remember in school, I would get 95 out of 100 on a test.
That's a great score.
But I would be upset about the 5 points I lost.
I understand that feeling.
And that's caring too much. You focus on what's wrong instead of what's right.
So perfectionism is one reason. What else?
I think another reason is we don't feel confident.
Yes, when we feel unsure about ourselves, we look for approval from other people.
We need them to tell us we're doing okay.
Instead of trusting ourselves.
That makes us very dependent on what others think.
And that's not a healthy place to be.
No, it's not. But the good news is we can change.
That's right. And that brings us to part 3.
Okay, this is the part I love. Practical tips.
Yes, so how can we stop caring too much?
Okay, the first tip is ask yourself, will this matter in 1 year?
I like this one.
When you are very stressed about something, stop and ask, will this be important 1 year from now?
And most of the time, the answer is no.
Exactly. The mistake you made in a meeting today, will you remember it next year?
Probably not.
And will other people remember it either?
Probably not either.
Exactly. So maybe it's not as important as it feels right now.
This is a great way to get perspective.
Yes, perspective is very important.
What's the second tip?
The second tip is accept that you cannot control everything.
This is so true.
We often worry about things we cannot control, what other people think, what will happen in the future, how things will turn out.
But we cannot control those things.
Right. The only thing we can control is our own actions.
And our own reactions.
Exactly. So instead of worrying about what you can't control, focus on what you can.
I think this is very freeing. When you accept that you can't control everything, you feel lighter.
Yes, you feel less stressed.
Good. What's the next tip?
Tip number 3, learn to sit with uncomfortable feelings.
Okay, explain this one.
Sometimes we care too much because we are running away from a bad feeling. We're afraid of feeling embarrassed or rejected or wrong.
Right, so we try very hard to avoid that feeling.
But the feeling will come sometimes, and that's okay.
So instead of running from it, we should accept it.
Yes, when you feel embarrassed, just notice it. Say to yourself, okay, I feel embarrassed right now. That's okay, it will pass.
And it always passes, doesn't it?
It does. Feelings are not permanent. They come and they go.
This reminds me of something. When I first started this podcast, I was so nervous.
Really?
Yes, I was afraid people would not like it. I cared so much about what listeners thought.
But you kept going.
I kept going, and slowly I cared a little less, not because I stopped trying, but because I started trusting myself more.
I love that. Trusting yourself is so important.
Which brings me to tip number 4.
What is it?
Build your own confidence. Don't wait for other people to tell you that you're good.
Yes, this is a big one.
When you believe in yourself, you don't need so much approval from others.
How can someone build confidence?
I think the best way is to do small things that are a little difficult.
Can you give an example?
Sure, if you're learning English and you're afraid to speak, just try. Speak a little, even if you make mistakes.
And every time you try, you build confidence.
Exactly, not because you were perfect, but because you tried.
Small steps every day.
That's right.
I also think it helps to celebrate small wins.
Yes, don't wait until you achieve something big. Celebrate the small things.
You finished a podcast episode in English? That's great. Celebrate it.
You spoke one sentence in English today? That's progress.
Celebrate it. Every small win builds confidence.
And with more confidence, we care less about what others think.
Exactly. So, John, let's talk about the second part of our topic, letting go.
Yes, caring too much and letting go are connected.
When we care too much, we hold on to things, mistakes, regrets, other people's words.
And holding on is very heavy.
Letting go means releasing those things.
But it's not easy.
No, it's not, but it's possible.
So how do we let go?
I think the first step is accept what happened.
Yes, you can't change the past.
Something happened. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe someone said something unkind to you.
It happened, and now it's in the past.
You can choose to carry it with you, or you can choose to put it down.
I like that image, carrying it or putting it down.
Because that's what it feels like. When you can't let go, you carry the weight of it every day.
And when you let go, you feel lighter.
Exactly.
What helps you personally to let go, Olivia?
For me, writing helps. I write in a journal.
Oh, interesting.
When something is bothering me, I write it down, I describe how I feel, and somehow after I write it, I feel better.
It's like getting it out of your head.
Yes, my head feels clearer.
I think talking about it helps too. Sometimes I talk to a friend or a family member.
Yes, sharing helps.
And they remind me, hey, it's okay, you're going to be all right.
We all need that sometimes.
Absolutely.
Another thing that helps is forgiving yourself.
Oh, this is so important.
We are often very hard on ourselves. We judge ourselves more than we judge other people.
Right, if a friend made a mistake, you would say, it's okay, you tried your best.
But when we make a mistake, we say, how could I do that? I'm so stupid.
We would never say that to a friend.
So why do we say that to ourselves?
It's a good question.
Try to speak to yourself like a good friend.
Be kind to yourself.
Be gentle with yourself.
You are doing the best you can.
And that is enough.
Okay, let's talk about some real-life situations, things that happen every day.
Yes, let's make this very practical.
Situation 1. You say something in a conversation and afterward you keep thinking, did I say the wrong thing?
This is called overthinking.
Overthinking means thinking about something too much.
And usually the other person already forgot about it.
But you keep replaying it in your mind.
In this situation, try to catch yourself. Notice when you start overthinking.
And say, stop. That moment is over. It's done.
You can't change it, so let it go.
Good. Situation 2. You post something online, a photo, a comment, a video, and you keep checking how many likes it gets.
And if the number is low, you feel bad.
This is caring too much about other people's opinions.
Remember, likes don't define your value.
Your value as a person is not a number on a screen.
Right, you are more than a number on a screen.
So try to use social media less or set a limit on how often you check.
That's very practical advice.
Situation 3. You made a mistake at work or at school.
And you keep thinking about it.
Remember, everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone, including very successful people.
The question is, what can you learn from it?
Take the lesson and move forward.
That's letting go in action.
Exactly. Okay, let's review some of the key words from today's episode.
Great idea. This will help our listeners with their vocabulary.
First word, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means feeling too much emotion or stress, too much to handle.
For example, I felt overwhelmed by all the negative comments.
Next word, approval.
Approval means when someone agrees or accepts you. It means they think you are okay.
For example, she looked for approval from her boss.
Next, perspective.
Perspective means the way you see a situation, your point of view.
For example, I needed to change my perspective about the problem.
Next word, confidence.
Confidence means believing in yourself, feeling sure about who you are.
For example, he had the confidence to speak in front of many people.
And the last word, let go.
Let go means to stop holding on to something, to release it.
For example, it was time for her to let go of the past.
Great vocabulary. I hope our listeners write these words down.
Or listen again. Listening again is a great way to learn.
Okay, we are getting close to the end of today's episode.
Time goes so fast when we are talking.
It really does. Let's do a quick summary.
Today, we talked about why people care too much.
The reasons include wanting to belong, perfectionism, and low confidence.
And we talked about how to stop caring too much.
Ask yourself, will this matter in 1 year?
Accept that you can't control everything.
Learn to sit with uncomfortable feelings.
And build your own confidence.
We also talked about letting go.
Accept what happened, forgive yourself, and choose to move forward.
These are not easy things to do,
No, they take practice.
but every day you can try a little bit.
And over time, you will feel lighter and freer.
I hope today's episode was helpful for all of you.
And remember, you are not alone. Many people feel exactly what you feel.
We are all learning. We are all growing.
Before we go, we want to remind you this podcast is for you. Keep practicing your English.
Listen to episodes again. Repeat the sentences. Learn the vocabulary.
Every day, a little step.
That's how we improve.
Thank you so much for listening to Speak English Easy with Podcast.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend.
And come back next time for more easy English conversations.
Until then, take care of yourself.
Be kind to yourself.
And let go of what you don't need.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.